Hi, my name is Gerson Cerritos and my wife,
And I'm Crystal.
Crystal.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Iowa. Um, so I never expected to be living in another country, but the place where I actually ended up graduating college from, I had to go to Guatemala for school, for a trip for my major. And it was really interesting the ways that the Lord had to really work in my heart to want to go and to be able to stay and to be able to really see what He had for me there and really use Guatemala to change my life. So yeah, it was in Guatemala that we actually got to meet.
So in Guatemala, we serve in a church called Ciudad de Refugio, City of Refuge. My brother Jorge is pastor there, and we also serve in that church as just helping out with the kids in the afternoons in an after-school program. My brother was also able to get connected to Mission Firefly and started serving in San Antonio, Shenandoah, and then the relationship grew up with Mission Firefly for us to also be included and serve in different ways with Mission Firefly as well.
Yeah, so as Gerson mentioned, we work in the community in Linda Vista there. With the church, we have an after-school program with the kids. One of our main goals is to get them off the streets and away from the potential of getting pulled into the gangs or simply being left behind while their parents are working. And so we get to do the after-school program with the kids. And we love it because we get to be people that get to love them and get to help them with their homework and basically be whatever they need. If they need a mom, they need a friend, or dad, whatever they need at the time.
So part of the dream that we have been able to see completed in this journey is how these kids have another opportunity to be somewhere else, not in the streets, not exposed to the gangs, and actually having an opportunity to succeed in school. It's amazing to see that, and it is very wonderful to dream about what God will do with them later. As part of our church and ministry, we have the House of Refuge, where we have helped in the past to different families, single moms, and children that have gone through problems with domestic abuse. Part of this story will be the lives of three teenagers. This is a group of siblings that they were part of a family that their father had problems with alcohol, and for that reason their mom had abandoned them. For that reason we called the authorities to look on this case, and later on the judges ruled for us to be able to take care of this group of three siblings. It's Martin, Josue, and Luis. They are currently living at House of Refuge.
So up until this point, we've been able to, the Lord has provided through many of you, I'm sure too, so that we can be able to take care of them in ways that we wouldn't be able to otherwise in regards to food and education and health. But this year, something that the Lord has really been working on our hearts for the past maybe 2 years, was being something more to them, actually giving them a mom and a dad instead of just having a bunch of people there caring for them. Because one of the things we really saw last school year was that they really needed a mom and a dad in their house. They really needed two people to take care of them, and a place to really call their home. So one of the things that the Lord we've been praying about so much is being able to be that for them. And when we go back, we will be able to be that for them. We are going to move into the House of Refuge, and it's such an answer to prayer because it's what we've been asking the Lord for so long. This is something that the Lord especially was working in my heart as my family is broken, and I did not have two parents in my house at all points, and to be able to be something that is so important that every child needs.
Okay, I finished that.
We would also like to take this opportunity to just say thank you. Thank you to those that have given to us. Thank you to those of you that have been praying for us. We also thank the Lord for those of you that haven't been a part of this but will in the future, because the Lord will lead you to that. We just want to thank you and say that what you have given, the prayers that you've offered, it's what keeps us going. And just looking specifically at our lives and the ministry that we do, how we serve, these 3 kids have hugely benefited from you guys. The kids in the communities are growing. Lukey is just one small example.
So, just as Crystal was saying, we're so thankful for all of those that have already contributed and helped out with Mission Firefly and all the amazing work that God has been doing down there in Guatemala. And we will also like to invite to those that would like to contribute or would like to be part of this amazing work to go to missionfirefly.org, or also visit us in Facebook or Twitter, right? Instagram. That. Thank you.
Right.
And don't forget Instagram.